Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be dedicated to those of us who are planning on studying at an art university. I thought it'll be helpful to show you my portfolio that I've applied with. So if you want to see my portfolio for my university entry, please keep watching. So a little background about me is that I've studied 2 years architecture in Dar Al Hikmah University in Saudi Arabia. Then we moved to the UK and we didn't know what the qualifications meant. And I had my certificates translated from an uncertified place. So I was accepted as a first year architecture, and then I found out that I had 12 A levels that I didn't know about. So I feel really bad knowing that I could have started in the second year, but it happened and there's nothing I can do about it but to give you this advice. Make sure if you are an international student to translate any documents and it's from a certified organization. Cover page. I've added colors on the left side of the page, and you'll see these colors on the left side of every spread and in the content page just to make the portfolio organized. Contents page. You can see the colors under the text, and you should also add projects which are related to the course, and I really think they mostly like sketches, paintings, photography, and anything that just shows your personality and who you are. First project is a beach house that I've done at uni. Now I think I should have reduced some of the text and maybe shown some of my initial sketches. This was a competition entry, and I think I could have organized these pages a little bit better because I was trying to show the things that I knew, but it got a bit crowded in my opinion. Evergreen Villa, which was the last project I did before I left uni. If you are watching Dr. Ahlam, thank you for everything. This project was a bit better, I think, for the purpose of this portfolio because it had sketches, models, and renders. This section is dedicated to hand drawings. I rendered a few materials from images, which are those squares at the top. The ones on the left are images, and then the ones on the right are my own render. And then I applied those techniques to a shop front render, which is the big one on the left. The next render I did was that I chose a historical building and I rendered it in ink, markers, and pencils. This one here was to select a photo with a color palette, and then render plans, interior elevation, and perspective in those colors. The last rendering here was I used ink to render a historical door, which was really challenging. This last section of the portfolio meant the most to me because I had the most fun creating them. In the end, relax and don't worry if you feel like your work isn't good enough, because they're really not expecting you to be a perfect artist before you apply. If you are a perfect student, then they have nothing to teach you and you're basically paying them for nothing. Looking back, I really wish I had someone that told me what to put in my portfolio. So this is why I'm here for. If you have any more questions to portfolio or any advice to portfolios, you can leave them in the comments down below so we can all learn from each other. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video. It really helps me out. I'm Rasha Shururu, and I'll see you next time.